my little Tattle Tells. Y'all doing today? Welcome, you are Falynn and Jaylnn Pinna, baby. You have much to celebrate. Falynn announced that she is expecting her second child with Jaylnn in the cutest way possible for TikTok. I would play it, but I don't want to get in charge for copyright. But to make a long story short, she put this cute little caption that said, let me pull up real quick. When your fiance and I are discussing wait, hold on, I got the sound on. Anyway, I'm gonna read the caption in a second. There is much to celebrate. It looks like the cream always rises to the top. As you guys know, Falynn is appearing on Marriage Boot Camp. She also has her book. She has a beautiful baby girl, a beautiful family, and her and Jaylnn are obviously going strong. Now listen, there's a chance that Falynn is trolling us, but I don't think so. Those two good-looking people were always going to make a beautiful baby. But do you know who else is expecting? Shamea Morton. Yes, big up to Shamea. She is entering the surrogacy journey. She's entering the journey of surrogacy with this gorgeous announcement with Princess Shia. Princess Shia looks like a little Barbie doll. That girl is so pretty, right? So that's great. But as usual, yo, it be your own mans and them. So many fans have started putting out that everybody in the world has congratulated Shamea Morton for her expanding beautiful family. This has been a really, really good year for Shamea, except for one person, her head bestie, Porsha Williams. Y'all, let's get into this mess. First, hit that like and subscribe button. Your girl's back. If you're wondering where I was, please go look at my live about where I've been. Not to be dramatic, but I almost died. But as you can tell, I'm still here, or am I? Let's shout out to AI. Anyway, right? Falynn started off by saying, let's talk about Falynn, right? She started off by posting this adorable TikTok where she said, when my fiance and I are discussing our 3-year plan, and he says we can have a baby in 3 years, but little does he know that I'm already pregnant. Let me tell you something, Falynn, get it. And I don't understand why. Maybe it is genetic. I feel like women that have children and bounce back like that, not just 1 or 2 children, but time and time again, I feel like they are the naturally fertile girls. I feel like they're those. I feel like if Falynn lived in Montana, her and Jaylnn lived in Montana, and they were in Mormon country, Falynn would have 27 kids. Her body would not look like it, and she would be mother henning them all. Listen, having a baby is a blessing. Bringing life into this world is one of the biggest blessings we can give, and it's the stuff that you leave your mark on the world. It's a beautiful blessing. Shout out to them and their relationship and their continued love, right? Now, Shamea Morton also, let's get into Shamea. Shamea also said, we're having a baby via surrogacy, which, beautiful thing. And I think it's also a great thing that in the Black community, surrogacy is becoming more normalized. Listen, if you want to be a mom and you want to bring life into this world, I'm glad there's more ways than just like, oh, it's me and you. You know, there's room for everyone. Congratulations to Shamea, but let's get to this mess, right? They said, we're having a baby via surrogacy. It's been such a long journey. Wow. She went through 7 rounds of IVS. Do you know how stressful that is? She had failed transfers, etc. I wanted to carry, but God had other plans. He always knows best. I'm so grateful I'm having a baby. Everyone and their mom has liked this mess. And when I say everybody, Kenya, Candy, Cynthia, Todd, Dr. Heavenly, Latoya, Jessie Rue, the real Dr. Jackie, Giselle, Candace, I Am the Variety, Rashida, Latoya, Tammy Roman, Major Girl, Mimi Falls, Tiki, Stumter, Ivy, listen, Sheree, it goes on and on and on. Who wouldn't congratulate? Shamea is a social butterfly, but part of the reason why she's so popular in Atlanta circles, at least what people told me, is Shamea shows up for events. Shamea supports. Shamea's not a hater. She calls you a friend, right? Why isn't Porsha congratulating her? We need to have a talk about Porsha. I know everybody loves her fake, ditzy, bubbly attitude on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And again, I was a fan too until she crossed that line. I'll be there, literally. Once I see somebody as a low moral hygiene, there ain't that much funniness. There's not that many cute Instagram posts. There's nothing. But let's talk about the relationship between Porsha and Shamea, because it is like a bit odd. It is a bit weird. And the fact of this, Shamea got married to her dream man. Porsha made an excuse why she couldn't fly to see her, right? But then drove in a bus to go to a 4-hour Real Housewives of Atlanta trip. Porsha has always seemed like she was low-key jealous of Shamea, like she wanted Shamea's life. Shamea got a beautiful baby girl. She got that man that loves her, doesn't disrespect her, all this stuff. She has a beautiful family, right? Shamea is well-liked. She's popular in many, many circles. Everybody wants to invite her everywhere, and she has friends from all. Shamea is also very focused, very career. She's a career tourist. She's always climbing up, 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 up. She's on a radio show. She's dealing with the the Atlanta Hawks. Shamea is just in everywhere doing everything, right? Great. But here's what I'm saying. Porsha never supports her when it counts. Shamea literally flew to Nigeria to support Porsha and her sham relationship, marriage, whatever way you want to call it. But Shamea flew there to support Porsha, even when Porsha lied about having a wedding in Nigeria, even when Porsha had people get tickets, even when Porsha rescheduled, no matter what, even when Porsha was low-key hating on Shamea and didn't even want her to film on Real Housewives of Atlanta until Porsha found out that Shamea's husband didn't want her filming. Then Porsha wanted her there all the time, right? You think that Shamea is always there, supports her, even when Porsha makes dumb decisions that ruin her life. Shamea is there to help her pick up the pieces and genuinely support her. When the world turned their back on Porsha, Shamea was one of the few people there, and Porsha couldn't even get up and like that. Now, I know what y'all gonna say. Porsha probably just got up and don't even realize what's going on. That nonsense. Porsha spends all her time on social media, and that's supposed to be your bestie, right? Your bestie posted about a surrogacy journey and you ain't know nothing about it, right? Well, everything's not for everybody. You don't got public account. Stop playing. We all know the way Instagram works. Porsha knows the way Instagram looks. That's why Porsha will take one trip in 6 months and spread all those pictures out for the whole year because she knows about image. That's why Porsha is flouncing around with her new surgically enhanced weight loss body, right? Because she knows the power of social media. Porsha lives her life on social media. Porsha is desperate for everybody to think on social media that she married a rich, noble, African Nigerian man with some class when all she did was marry a groupie that's his biggest catch. They don't do nothing but drink all day, smoke cigars, and want to be whatever, right? Porsha knows the power of social media. That's what she wants social media for, because she is desperate that her followers, allegedly from what I heard, some bought and some real, to believe that she made the right choice. That's more important to Porsha than actually making the right choice. But let's also talk about what she did with Toya. You know, Toya, that got married, right? And everybody was there and blah, and she had that beautiful destination wedding in Cabo. Do you know that Porsha showed up for the party the night before and then she showed up for the reception? But you know that hater, she wasn't actually there at the wedding. How are you at a destination wedding, on invite for someone's wedding, and you don't even come to see the wedding because you're a hater, right? And then you show up at the reception and you're in everybody's faces and hogging a thing when you weren't there. Porsha showed up at Cynthia's wedding so late. Cynthia was actually walking back out the church and Porsha got in real quick. And the only reason she went to Cynthia's wedding is so she could literally shut down the rumors that her and Dennis weren't together. We all know that was a lie back then. Porsha, even with The Drew, we're not even going to get into the Drew mess. I'm going to save that because the Atlanta streets are talking. Porsha ain't nobody's friend. And the reason why Porsha always wonders why things don't work out for her is because honestly, Porsha is an undercover hater. I know there's going to be a lot of excuses for why she hasn't been the first person to publicly congratulate her BFF on her journey. But I'm sure now that the streets are talking and everybody's bringing it up, Porsha's going to come with some fake, I love you, I love you, I love you. Listen, the proof, like with everything Porsha, she always knows the right thing to say. She always knows how to get, but the proof of the pudding of Porsha is her follow through. And just like Simon's workout game, Porsha's follow through game is weak. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Congratulations to Falynn and Shamea. Hopefully her BFF gets around to publicly congratulating her. I'm sure she will when she's shaved. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.